Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal. Oh, we have free research. I know I talked about that. So we have a couple options. I do really like the idea of cinemas for rent because we have a lot of cinemas now, and just I've been told this doesn't pay 100% for a cinema just sitting empty, but at least it pays for something. I also am interested in post-release analytics, because this will tell us more info about the movies we're releasing and the people that come to see it based on the advertising we do. Printing office just reduces the cost of printing, but I'm not super interested in that until like our movies get more and more expensive to produce, just because I'd like my movies to at least cost $1 million to activate my behemoth thing. But I did say I'm not super interested in knocking out all of these tricks, just because it seems a lot less common for actors to be willing to do tricks. But I think I will, just because it takes 50 days, have the opportunity to do 2 tricks, and then we'll pivot back to one of the other things. Now, it's been suggested in the comments that I will not release Hankenstein ever. Well, eat your heart out, everybody else. I'm going to go ahead and release Hankenstein now, because we still have our terrible composer friend out there who wants to compose for a movie. And I think he prefers to do Western movies, but honestly, I don't care about him or like what he wants to do. He gets to make a movie that I say he can make, and that's it. We're gonna put like the worst people I have on this film. Floyd Rhodes, you're the detective. Kristen, you can be the love interest. And then James Franco, you're the evil monster here. I've been holding on to this film forever because I was waiting for the themes to come back not rotten. I think I have a free guy here. Yeah, Walter, you can do some research. You have a 50-50 shot at new stuff here. The darkness! How did it go? Ooh, it dropped by a decent amount. Cinematographer was a drag. Locations were a drag. Oh, and I have been told I need to get people to level 5. That people have finally told me why you want to get people to level 5. If you don't want to know, I'm not going to spoil it for you right now, but I will attempt to. I've tried to do this like 2 times here, and it eats into my influence points, which is annoying. But I feel like I've low rolled twice on that. We also want to, somebody else, this was like ages ago that somebody told me that you can transfer your money, like your normal money, to cash via the via money laundering through your friends here. I should have done that ages ago. That makes it so much easier to influence the Pollux Awards. And then you can immediately do some casino advertising with somebody that works for me. Jesus Garcia, you're the man. And he's working with a behemoth, so 10 grand. Essentially, we paid $60,000 to convert $50,000 into cash. That's not so bad. Plus 10 rep with the mob. The Lost Ones. We're gonna have to work through this current run of stale movies here. What is it? What are you even about? An outcast with an enemy from the past and generational conflict, and then his dreams are crushed. Maybe this one. He's standing under the soft lamplight, wishing his life were different. I'm just gonna guess and say 18,000 theaters, even though this is a rotten film. Like, it's almost a 7 out of 7. That's not too bad. And then drop it by 3 per week. Down to 9. It's just, we have so many theaters to work with. It's like, we have essentially the same amount of theaters that you can even rent. It's wild to me there's not Aha, so not for children. Okay. Let's do the big four. I don't know when you would use Nate Sparrow, because Nate Sparrow is adults and young adults, just like these two here. I guess maybe we should do you over this one, because these two are specifically for adults only. And this pulls in young men, young women more. Yeah, let's try that. I'm not 100% sure when you would use that over the Spark or the other one. It's not super clear when you should use either of them. I know there's rotten elements. I'm trying to work on that, okay? Lamp in the 5th. Down to 100 screenings at the end. Made $7 million, though. Pretty good. Comedy! Oops. I don't know what that... Sidekick? Great. Good job. Send to the archive. Good job. We're crunching our way towards 2,000 reputation, which is what I need to get the third phase of the behemoth. Oh, it's 8 out of 8. It's rotten, but it's 8 out of 8. It's so good. Two brothers. The good brother and the bad brother. Amazing. All right, this one I want to give some legs to. Let's maybe go 25. I don't think it's going to be anywhere close to that. But, you know, the theaters don't do any good just sitting empty, so you might as well give them space to run. And that'll give the Lost Ones 3,000-ish to run back if need be. I don't think it's going to be anywhere close to this, but like I said, I want to give it a chance to breathe here. There we go. Add advertising. Oh, it's for everyone. Does that mean you should try to advertise to every single group? So like children here, right? Then maybe these three, because these hit your adults and young adults, and then this one brings the children in. Right? Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm gonna advertise to everyone. We'll see how it goes. Anybody want to do a trick? Hospice visit? Charlie? Hey, Charlie. Good job, man. Confirm. I know you're rotten. And then the Battle of Cow Hill. It's not bad. 6.7. Start post-production on this one. Edgar? Victor? Or wait a minute. Do we have anything better coming out? Hearts Akimbo is probably better. Let's wait and see. Let's see which one's the better one. Oh, it dropped to 6.9, 6.9. What happened here? An event happened in April. 7, 6.7. Okay, they're roughly equivalent. So we'll give this one to Edgar. And Victor. We'll say this is the one we prefer to make. Make as good as we can. And then we'll give the other one to... We'll give the Battle of Cow Hill to Emma. Here you go, Emma. And then Jesse. There we go. Nice. Ooh, we must accept the code. Where am I at? I'm right in the middle. After you two. Everybody's gonna outvote me, right? Like, if I tried to knock down the code. I suppose I could, like, try to overwhelm them with brute force, but I don't think that's gonna fly. So we'll just let it. We'll just not vote. Save our influence points if we can. Nice. Tributaries 12 is pretty good. Good job, Felix. Yeah, let's start the project. It's not the best thing ever written, but maybe if we throw our best people at it, they'll do good. And then maybe we change anything that's a 2-star into shooting on location. Just to up the budget. And to slow it down, because it's possible you become unstale in the 15th of March. Granted that it is guaranteed or not guaranteed because there could be other films I will have released in and around that time to push it back to being stale again. But we'll try our best. Yeah, just give it to the best people. Best people available. Tommy Howell. Protected by security. When did I do that? Bobby, you need 24 days? Well, you're not going to be in this film. You'll be in the next good one. Edwin, what's happening, my man? Why are you so non-loyal? Do you want some whiskey? Will that help you? There you go. All right, Edwin, you're the mentor. Never mind, Charlie's the mentor, because he's an old guy. The corrupt official, though, that's Edwin's bag. Let's start the project. Carl Fisher, you're a 7-star guy, but you do have some good traits. And you'll have a discount because I'm a behemoth, so that'll be good. $300,000 for 3 years? Okay. It'll be interesting to see how much Bobby costs. You're kind of similar as the last guy that was in my office. A little more expensive. What's your potential? I guess I don't know. I don't know if he is maxed out at a 7, but he was definitely around a 7. Voting day! Let's vote. Oh my god! Boy, oh boy, these guys came out swinging. I could yeet all of my influence and vote it down. I think we just let it ride. The initiative will take effect on January 1st. You guys have like no influence to spend. Okay. We could have actually defeated that, which is kind of hilarious. Delay the adoption of the code. Oh! Add story element, sure. Remove story element. Well, well, well. That one does really interest me. So yeah. Let's unblock that. And then submit it to vote. We have 10 days. Please put me at the back end. Good. No! You put the two garbage people. I guess Supreme's better than Hephaestus. Hephaestus is a garbage thing. You're all gonna vote. I don't need more info. I know you're all gonna vote this down. Well, screw you. I have so much influence I can do whatever I want. Milton Bates, welcome back aboard, brother. You don't have any discounts for me, unfortunately. $33 million. I don't think we need to buy any more studios or more theaters. Ooh, the Northern Railway is making pretty good bank too. Ooh, Heartless Bureaucrats back in the mix, huh? That's fun. You were down to 20 screenings at the very end, so 4.4 is not too bad. We do have Felix Hill available. I kind of think we should have Felix Hill do a fantasy movie because we got Evil Sorcerer, right? Did you guys ever see The Black Cauldron? It's based on a book series that I haven't read the book series, but I have seen the cartoon. I think it's a Disney movie, weirdly. It's kind of dark for a Disney movie. So The Black Cauldron. The pot? No. The ashen pot. I was thinking the pot calling the kettle black. And it is... Yeah, it's a bit of an action adventure. Just kind of a 50-50. We'll say it's in Fantasy Kingdom. Your protagonist is a knight. Sort of. He's kind of like... He wants to be a knight. The antagonist is he's more of like a warlord, but he's also kind of a necromancer. So I think Evil Sorcerer fits. Definitely damsel in distress. There's like a princess lady, Princess Alanwe. She's not truly a damsel in distress. She does kind of like have her own... abilities and whatnot. She's got like this glow ball that follows her around. I'm struggling to remember the exact characterization of people. There's also like this weirdo little furry guy who's a sidekick, but clearly sidekick being rotten. It's gonna take till July for it to become fresh again, so we'll leave that alone. Now, what are the themes we would like to include in this? We're gonna go a jousting tournament. That's not true. He just kind of storms the castle and rescues the princess and whatnot. We'll say winning the beloved, although she's not. She doesn't really fall in love with him. I think in the book they do, but in the movie they're just kind of buddies. I don't remember if a loved one dies, but we're gonna say there is. Not really a search for a killer. They do find this cool sword. What if we say unrequited love? She's not into him. He tries to win her affections, but then she's just not into it. But he does. I will say the protagonist does rescue a hostage. Is there a better one that would work better? Maybe just like evil dies. Yeah, antagonist killed. The antagonist does get killed, but it's more because the Black Cauldron decides to destroy him. It's less about the hero succeeding and more about the villain's folly. Delay the adoption of the code. You voted minus 61. 177. You're not gonna be able to bring much to bear. I'm guessing 200 at max. So that'd be negative 430, and then maybe you put, 100 in there. I'm gonna go positive. Don't screw it up. They're voting negative. We're voting positive. I'll do half of my influence points here and see how this go. 258's more than I thought they'd put in there. Ooh, I undershot the Hephaestus ability to bring their influence to bear. That was pretty spot on. 900 versus 814. All right, we've delayed the enforcement for a year. The reason I wanted to delay the enforcement for a year is because we have so many movies in the works. We need to know what themes they're going to ban. And do we know, if I were to look at ideas here? How do I look at the story elements? You're not gonna tell me until the code comes out? Are you serious? Can I review what's in the code? I don't want to overturn that. I would like to do that eventually, but I'd like to see what's in it. The initiative will take place on January 1st. Well, we voted to delay it, right? Aha! Okay, so charismatic criminal, bad. Corrupt official, bad. Adultery, nudity, and alcohol, the spirit of freedom. And then antagonist escapes justice and protagonist commits suicide are prohibited. Eventually, we will learn more, but we will keep those in mind when we're creating any movies going forward. Now, I would like to kick those out of the code as we go. Hankenstein! We gotta get Hankenstein in the pipeline here. Ooh, it's gone up to 5 and 4. Pretty good. Look at that. We can even, we can punch up a terrible script and have it work. So you are earmarked for Peter Lambert here. We need to get Sybil Riedler into a movie, though. Countrywide valuables. National treasure. Let's start that production. Last guy, Salvador Ramos. Hearts Akimbo, ready to go. Not too big a drop. And it's all fresh. That's exciting. What was this one about? Oh, it's just pure romance. Romance drama. We'll go with this one. There's a lady running and a man in the background. So you're all fresh, which is kind of interesting. I feel like you're gonna need more than 12,000 screenings. Let's go 20. Whoop. Let's go 20. Thank you. And then we'll drop it by 4 per week. Whoopsies. Don't make that mistake. Don't use 20 of your own theaters and then rent another 12,000. That would be folly. What do you think this is? Back when we were charging 26 cents for a ticket? Those days are long past. Now, are we gonna have a film ready for Halloween? I don't think so. Don't run it without ads. Are you crazy? This is a weird breakdown. Okay, it's for women and young men, but and mid for men and young women, obviously not for children. That is an interesting split between the two. So I wonder if you don't go velvet gloss because it's not for children. So maybe you do these. Yeah. Maybe you do these 4? Because it's roughly equivalent commercial versus Spark. You pull Nate Sparrow in and then you just stick with the cheaper of the 2 adult ones. Interesting to think about. Or do you kick that one out and then kick like Spark out and then go these 2? Let's try that. We're getting a little wild with it with our advertising. Only way to learn in this game is to really give it a shot because there's a lot of stuff that it doesn't really tell you. Which is fine. It's not like anybody had a book of advertising back then where they're like, if you want to make money, here you go. The winds from the west. Woo! 6 out of 6. All fresh. Who wrote that one? Historical drama. Protagonist finds love. Oh, this is the one for Sybil. 6 out of 6. Let's give it to Andrew. Give him the chance to make it the best film we can. Stick with the 3 stars in the soundstage and then convert all 2 stars to on location here. Our best technology that money can buy. Best producer is a little below what I'd like to see, but I think it's fine. Victor Gutierrez, Vivian. Oh, I would love to have Vivian in this film. Where's Sybil? Oh, she's way down here. Okay, all right, we'll give it to Sybil. That's fine. And then the patriarch. There's only 2 people in this film? I guess it is only. There's only a few themes in there. Hit it. Song of Jeremy Jackson is done. Is rotten. No good. Maxed out at 8? That's not bad though. That's pretty good. Ooh, I love the bullseye. These are fun. All right. So you're our Halloween movie. Maybe we delay you by a week just to get you. Well, I think I'd rather not delay you by a week and have somebody start on Thanksgiving. Although we could probably still start on Thanksgiving if we leave enough room in our own theaters. So let's plan on giving you 8.5 at the end here. We're working backwards to forwards this time. So let's go 8.5. That is not what I wrote. Let's go 8.5, and then we'll add 4,000 as we go. 3.5, I suppose. And then 16. And then up to 20 here. Cool. We got so much runway. We can only for boys. Okay, Spice Mice for sure. Piazzolla as well. But not for women. Okay, so Nate Sparrow, I suppose, and then we lean into the Spark for the commercial rating. Anybody want to do a trick? Wet camisole. Hospice visit. Douglas! Legendary. We should be close to getting the other trick done, right? 12 days, okay. Nice! Established as an adventure man. And the trick worked. Constable Doohickey. Oh, what's the theme song from Inspector Gadget? I'm blanking, man. He's got a gadget for everything. That's not the theme song, but that's what did come to mind. How'd it go? B+ isn't terrible. We've had worse advertising. 2, 3, 2, 4, and 2. All right, it's like a 2.5 in the grand scheme of things. Hey, level up for the guy, the head of distribution. Uh-oh. I think we're broke. Help! I'm trapped. Oh no, boys and girls, I think we busted it. Okay, I'm gonna pause the episode here and we will come back after I fix how the game decided to break itself. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.